Hey, I want to tell you this story. I had a woman come into my office not that long ago. She was about my age, and she had two daughters that were older than my sons. They were maybe mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s, something like that. And I said something to her. I said, "Are you excited to be a grandmother, or are you a grandmother yet? Are you excited about it?" And she goes, "Well, I guess my girls aren't going to have babies. They're just worried about the state of the world. They think, why bring a baby into this world?" So I kind of agree with them. But I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't fall for the matrix, right? The devil is in charge of this world right now, and that's what's going on. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that at all. I was watching a Nina Simone concert not that long ago, right? And she's playing the piano, right? It's from 1967. And I think I talked about this in another video, but she's playing the piano and she's talking and whatever. And she goes, whatever you want to do, you better get busy doing it because even the Rolling Stones says we only got about 5 more years. They've been scaring us forever and they will try to scare us forever. Don't let that win. Don't let them win. Don't let that work. Right? Never before has there been the access to healthcare that we have. Never before has it been that available to people in every income bracket. Right? Never before have mothers had the safety that they have now. This is a great time to have a baby. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of souls just waiting to come into this world, right? And so if you get pregnant, that soul, that baby, it knows what life it's going to have much more than you do. Like we have no idea what the future holds, right? We have no idea. People try to guess the future all the time and they're always wrong. They're always wrong, right? So don't fall for that thing of being afraid or thinking this is a bad time. It's a great, great time to have a baby, right? And if you are, there's people like Greg Braden, I bow to my teachers, who talk about how epigenetics is coming along and how that's going to change medicine, right? There's just so many things going on right now. It's a great time to have a baby. Don't fall for the it's so scary trick. It's just an old trick. That's all it is. To get a herd to move, you have to scare them, you got to spook them. Because when they're standing still, you can't move them. But if they're running, well, then you can steer them. And so that's what they're always going to try to do. And so after that woman, I heard her say that, I made a little list of all the ways they've tried to scare us since 1967, which was the year I was born, by the way. Killer bees twice. I remember twice killer bees coming around. Africanized honeybees have been released from, no, a lab leak, right? They escaped a lab in Brazil and they're coming for you, right? There's just always things. Killer bees twice. The Y2K bug, when the year 2000, man, the whole world was going to break down because of the year 2000 and all the computers, and everything. The whole world was going to end. People were going to be rioting in the streets, fighting for milk and bread. It was going to be terrible. That was a big scare. The avian flu, the swine flu, mad cow disease, SARS, monkeypox. They always have different things. There's always different things to scare you. It's always something you can't see. It's always something you can't see or you can't put your finger on. You don't really know where it is. So just be afraid all the time, right? Don't fall for that. This is a great time to have a baby. There's never been a better time to have a baby. And if you need help having a baby, come see me. I got you. I use tapping and trance work to help women get pregnant. And you can get pregnant. Now is a great time to have a baby. Don't fall for that trick. Bye-bye.